Hello. Today we're just talking. Oh, but we're back at a place that's magnificent, and I've never been here in the winter. This is the Great Paterson Falls. I was going to try to take a walk here. I already see that because of the snow and ice, there are some obstructions, so we'll take the long way. But it's all right. We're not in a big rush. Another day where it is such a cold winter here in New Jersey. Really cold. I mean, sub-zero wind. My neighbor called and said their pipes froze, so they went out and had to buy heaters to get the water moving again. But just wanted to take a walk with you. You're gonna see. We're just gonna talk. Putting out the videos lately has been fun, but it's been a challenge because there are so much editing, which I enjoy doing, but it takes time. So the cadence of my videos is not always the way I want. I'd love to have them like every week or every 2 weeks. It's just not always possible. And it's funny because I had someone met me and they were talking about, hey, you haven't made any videos. And I go, well, you know, the editing is, and they're like, what do you mean? What editing? It's just like everything's slapped together. And it is true, but, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, they just walk right into you. That's cool. What do you call it? But yeah, it just takes some time. I enjoy doing it, just don't have all the time to do it. So I got a question for you. What do you think it's like to be a duck or a swan or a goose? The reason I asked you is because evidently it's pretty cool. Look at them down there. Oh, they're right here. See the Christmas tree there? Even though there's a hustle and bustle right next to me, it's so relaxing. With the moving water. That's fascinating, that little spillover right there. Right now it's actually, I gotta see, but it's probably like 20 degrees, which is warm considering what it's been, and there's not much wind, which is great. But look off in the distance, see all those domes? We're gonna do a video where we're gonna take our time walking in Paterson, and we're gonna find some old world architecture, but you can see it's all over here, and I'm tempted to go over there, but not today, but we will do that. What made you come out here? People think we're crazy, it's so cold. It's beautiful. Listen, though, right?
I have been here in '93 the first time.
Okay.
And it was also frozen over, and you could walk actually over there. You could really walk. Ah, I'm Connie.
Nice to meet you, Connie.
Nice to meet you.
Where's I'm trying to peg your accent. Paterson?
Right?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, no, we're all, you know.
No, I'm originally from Germany.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Never been, but I'd like to.
This is my last year in the States.
Okay.
I'm going back for good.
Yeah, just watch the ice. Well, great meeting you. All the best in your journey back to Germany.
Same.
It's nice to see that there's people out here, not just us, that are enjoy the cold, enjoy seeing all this beauty. I hope that in 2026, or whenever you're seeing this, that you're getting out there and living. Like I said, you got to breathe this cold air. It's invigorating. It actually clears your mind. Have another vantage point right here. Hello. Wow, look at that. If you know, if you're in New Jersey during this time, a lot of the snow that hasn't been cleared, it's just all packed down like hard ice. So I'm like making sure I'm holding on to the banister here. Wow, yeah, right here, this is all not cleared, but we're getting a closer look. This is fascinating. Look what the universe can do when it left to its natural flow. It's really crazy. Even out here in the freezing cold, there's still, you gotta still jockey to get a picture here. So I'm trying hard not to get into people's pictures, but they're everywhere, so you can't. What are your thoughts? It's appropriate. I wanted to read into this. Today is a very cold day, and we have a lot of ice. What I'm concerned about for you and for me is everywhere we look now, when I say not everywhere, but when we look at the media, which is almost impossible not to, we are bombarded with negative information. And I'm pretty sure the objective is for evil to just take over and control our minds so that we're in a low vibration state all the time, where we're just worried, creating this negative low vibration energy. What if I told you that together, you and me, and everybody we can get to join us, I have a proposal. So this is interesting, like, I don't know what this is. It's like a make your own path through the snow here. I guess it works. Oh man, you could easily go down here. Easy. All right, I'm gonna practice I preach here for a second. Oh, let's chuck that out. Oops. Excuse me. You're welcome. Thank you. It's not real recyclable, but it's better than being in the street. All right. Wow. Look around. It's like, because of the snow, it causes all this traffic. It's like insane. There's traffic everywhere. But it's because we kind of lost a lane of traffic because of this snow. It's all over. You can see, like right here, people are like agitated. That's all right, understandably. How's it going, sir? Staying warm? But here's my proposal. The same way that the news is trying to make us feel small and powerless and alone and angry about our, a lot of us have beautiful lives. I mean, if you're in pain or if you have suffering, I wish you peace and healing, but why do we need to listen to all this negative stuff? Again, I told you it's cold out, there's ice on the ground, and there's a lot of bad things happening to people. That is true. But what if you and I and our families and loved ones just emanate peace and goodwill? What if instead of being on the news getting a negative vibration from the news, what if we were to just connect with each other and just say things like, I love you, and be your best self and to your neighbor? I don't think we have to accept this thing that is all this negative vibration. And I can hear some people say, you know, yeah, it must be easy for you. You're living in, you know, living the life. But a lot of this is a choice in your mind. You know, it is. You can be on cloud nine having the best life, but things can always change. It's how we react to things. And, you know, I like to tell somebody, I realize this, I'm not sure this is an original thought or not, but if you're not feeling, if something bad's happened to you, sometimes things happen in threes, right? These too shall pass, but what other choice do we have but to be positive? Think about that when I'm saying that. If it's not easy to do, it's easier said than done. Yeah, what choice do we have but to think positively? Because I can tell you from experience, if you start feeling sorry for yourself, you're just going to manifest more of the same bad stuff. So what choice do we have but to feel positive? It can only help. I think it's all energy. If you're happy and grateful for having something now or bringing it to you, there's no downside to that. None at all. And if it's a placebo, then why else? You have nothing to lose. So, whoa! I almost just, it's funny, I'm going to show you. This ground is, it's just pure ice. And I almost bit it right there. Excuse me. But as I'm saying this, look at this. Look at the universe's glory, the creator. Be careful, it's all ice.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. I love this little part of Paterson right here. You have these old industrial buildings, which are very old, probably older than we think. And it looks like you're in Colorado. You have the mountain. It's almost like you're being transposed or transported to a different place in time. And you have the city here, and where you have all this natural beauty and history. Wow. We're coming back here for sure. So still, my question is to you is, will you join me on this quest? And it's simple. All we have to do is raise our positive vibrations by being kind to each other. And there's no rule. It could be anybody. We can do this. If we all refuse to buy into all this negative things that we're being hit with, you can pick any of them. I don't have to be specific. We don't have to do this. And it sounds like it's rantings of a child, but it's that simple. We for some reason are being driven into this hateful, divisive thing. And like I always like to say, we need to wake up and live, by the late great Robert Nesta Marley. He was onto something. We need to wake up and live. So I know this isn't our normal topic, but if you're watching this channel, I mean, if you're sticking in with this channel after all the changes, I really appreciate you, but that's what it's about. It's and if you feel anything that resonates with you, leave a comment. I read and respond to every comment I can. I try to. So it's important, but it's that simple. If we connect with people, we can spread joy, love. We can dissipate a lot of this stuff around us that just not helping anybody. Let's see what else we can get into. There's so many things. Maybe we'll find some more beautiful icy settings. I'm glad you stuck around because we're exploring. We found some serious old world here. Have you ever been to an old world Burger King? So this is wild. Look at this Burger King in Paterson. This is definitely an old building, and I gotta look it up. I'll find it for the video, but it's old world Burger King. But it's so cool though. Yeah, right here you have home of Paterson Machinery Exchange. This is what I was saying, reminds me of like Colorado here. Or I should say maybe Colorado reminds me of this. But right across the street. See? It's working. The positive vibrations are reaching people. But yeah, old world Burger King. That is so funny. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do more here, but naturally, as I was heading out of town, I saw this little feature over here. Oh, now look, imagine you have to walk here. I mean, this is not, look, I don't want to get run over by someone hungry for Burger King. But yeah, it's not cleared at all. I don't know if this is a city street or not, but it's like, all right. Yep. Now, I don't know what this is. This is, I just came off of right where the falls were, but look at this old structure. I have to look it up, but oh, and there you go. You have another, you have like these micro old world. Oh, whoa. Wow, this is, oh, whoa. I don't know if you could see that far in there. I'll get a little closer, but there's definitely homesteaders in there. And here, look at this. But you're in Silk City, so this must have been part of what they probably turned it into, using it for textiles. But look down there, everything's frozen. Yeah, it's, but coming up for the spring, or whenever, I was hoping, I want to meet up. I definitely want to meet up with you, if people are interested. We got to do something fun, maybe have a picnic, or somewhere where maybe we could do some kayaking, or if you don't want to kayak, just hang out like a picnic. But also, I'm looking to do more adventures. I think I want to collaborate more. The challenge is that this channel is my hobby and it's fun, but the people I want to collaborate with, they got big channels, and the problem is I don't really bring anything to their channel. But even if I'm not recording, I just want to hang out and do something. All right, so there's a little signage here. So this thing is called the Ivanhoe Wheelhouse. It was built in 1865 to provide water for the Ivanhoe paper mill. That makes sense. But this is, never noticed this. And look. Thanks. Oh, shit. Ugh. Yeah, but you can see the other end of this thing. Yeah, it's like another world over here. Yeah. Now, I don't want to fall down this ravine. Yeah, but it's nuts because it's water, but it looks like someone might be taking shelter under there. But I don't know what this is, like a path. But you know, back in the day, I always tell you my stories, but I used to run cable, like structured cable, low voltage. And I'm pretty sure I ran cable in that factory right there. Or if it wasn't that one, it was very similar, but definitely in Paterson. It was crazy. We were on these insanely tall ladders, and they had like a scissor jack, which I was like, yeah, it was nuts. just to give you a preview. Now look, I'm not even really looking around, but that reminds me of like an old, like an armory building. I know it's not the one that was here, but it looks like a bus depot or something. But you have that round turreted architecture. There's a bus coming out, so I guess it's a bus depot of some sort. But look in the distance, you can see these steeples and domed, look like steeples on churches. We are gonna have a ball here when we get back. We're gonna do a seriously proper Paterson Old World exploration. But just here on my way back to the Burger King Old World, we got this structure here. I mean, look at the windows. I'm trying to see around the ground floor to see if there's any like sunken windows. If you know what I'm talking about with that, definitely drop me some comment about it. But yeah, look, like here, this is, I love this stuff. You know, it's an old structure here. I don't know if Kool-Aid broke through here, but you could see it's mismatched bricks. I mean, I'd love to like get I don't know, live over here, but look at the light hitting the red brick. This is the Paterson Museum. You're gonna say, out there, why are we not in there? It's because it's Saturday, and for some reason they're not open on Saturday, but that's okay. But yeah, you got these trains here. You can get a look-see on these. Oh, but look at the building behind it. That don't look too good. Those windows are all smashed out. But look at this train. If you know what kind of train this is, that is super old. Who knows? Look at those rivets. Oh, we're gonna find out in a second. We got some signage here. Connecting a nation. Read, Paterson steam locomotives supplied the power and transport goods and people around the United States and the world from 1837 to 1926. Over 10,000 locomotives were built in Paterson by 5 companies. The largest of these companies was Rogers Locomotive. That is, wow. And yeah, I know in the comments I'm gonna hear, how many times can you say wow? A lot. But come on out here, check this out. Home of the Paterson Silk Machinery Exchange and home of the Old World Whopper.